Hey everyone, welcome to this week's AMS Live. Today is April 30th, and we're going to kick off this call with the numbers for IULs and annuities. So starting with week 17 for IULs, we have Marilena B, 408, Christina S, 544, Latif D, 559, Jan L, 606, Bailey J, 914, Julie K, 1000, Ernesto G, 1142, Charles M, 1157, Christopher F, 1389, Robert M, 1532, Jeffrey S, 1556, Tiffany P, 1576, Regina H, 1746, Gregory B, 1835, James P, 2182, Brittany S, 2207, Patrick B, 2385, Bobby V, 2438, London J, 2469, Frank E, 2799, Zachariah L, 3477, John K, 4296, Allison D, 5,800, Roland J, 6,732, Maximilian S, 7,516, Luis M, 8,878, for a weekly total of 67,144. And then moving on to annuities for the week of April 16th through the 22nd, starting with Jason L, 7,000, Todd P, 7,147, Chris F, 10,413, Jerry T, 11,031, Brian B, 14,660, Yuli G, 17,145, Purita F, 17,866, Eufoma E, 19,599, Vincent C and Elaine F split for a policy on 20,000, Michael B, 25,125, Winter P and Michael O for 27,422, Rashida S, 34,379, Ross R, 34,532, Katrina M, 40,606, Dan G, 47,000, Michael W, 49,209, Michael O, 59,940, Skylar S, 65,639, Len D, 72,251, Albert L and Daniel G for split policy of 76,799, Raymond D, 77,295, Chris C, 100,157, Cornell A, 109,814, Henry A, 120,426, and Ramon M, 226,341 for a weekly total of 1,291,806. Great job on those numbers, everyone, and let's keep it up. And then we're going to end this portion of the AMS call with two trivia questions. So go ahead and open your comments and get ready to answer the questions I will ask and then give you a few seconds to answer. So the first question is, what features are included on Athene's Agility 10 FIA? Is it the Enhanced Death Benefit Rider, the Lifetime Income Rider, 10% fee-free annual withdrawals, or zero fees? Or, E, all of the above. Give you a second to answer real quick in the comments. And the answer is all of the above. This is a great product that has all of those features. Definitely check it out and email us if you have any questions. Next question is, what is the current cap on the Lifetime Builder Elite with Global Atlantic? Is it 14%, 13%, 12%, or 15%? Go ahead and answer now. And the answer is 12%. That number recently changed, so make sure to keep that in mind. If you have any questions about that, go ahead and email Kim. Alrighty, have a great week and enjoy the rest of the call. Bye.
Hey everyone, Sean Ruggiero. I want to introduce to you the next segment. Joanne Rogan, who works with social media marketing and development for the AMS team. She's going to be showing you a tool that we've had for a couple of years now. It's the Insurance Strip CE, or Carrier Edition. It resides at familyfirstlife.insurancestrip.com, and there's a library of marketing boosts here. Some of you might have seen it, but we need to make it a focus. What's going on now? People are quarantined. People are in their homes. They're on social media. They're on email. They need to hear from you. So watch Joanne's training here. She's going to show you how to do the marketing boost, how to send it out. 1 week, exactly 7 days after you send this marketing boost, it's going to send you an automated report. It's going to tell you who it was sent to, Who opened it? Did they open it on Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook? Did they open it through Facebook, Twitter? Did they share it? How many people clicked the contact me, what we call a lead generated? And what you can expect is a lot of activity. So let the message be sent for you, tracked for you, and reported to you. All you have to do, couple clicks, put in your picture, your contact information, and away you go. So please pay close attention to this. Joanne Rogan is going to introduce this. She's going to spend 5 minutes showing you how to send these marketing boosts, and the marketing boosts that her and the team have prepared for this time, for what we're going through right now in the United States of America, is going to have a very impactful message. So please pay attention, send this out. If you have any questions, you can email Joanne, that's JOANN, at fflams.com. Thank you.
This is Joanne Rogan from Advanced Market Sales and Insurance Strip. I'm here today to tell you about an exciting free marketing boost for all Family First Life agents. These marketing boosts can engage your warm market, can help retain your clients, can help you gain new clients through emails and social media. The first thing you're going to do is go to familyfirstlife.insurancestrip.com. You go to, again, familyfirstlife.insurancestrip.com. If you already have an account, you can log in with this button up here. If you don't have an account, we're going to create one. First, you click on the boost. This boost is about the unprecedented times we're living in and letting people know that you're still on a mission to help their family. You can launch the marketing boost here. First, you're going to choose a picture. There we go. This way people know who you are. They see your face. Second, you're going to fill out all the pertinent information. Phone number. Choose a password. And you're gonna do that again. Okay, now you access the marketing boost. Now you'll see your marketing boost in front of you. Scroll down. Choose whichever email service you would like to use. You can use Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, AOL, iCloud, import from iCloud, and you can upload a CSV. If you're using a CSV file, you're going to have to copy and paste all your contacts into the template that we provide. I'm going to import from Gmail. And we'll use Joanne Insurance Agent. Allow. And now it's going to sync the contacts, and it's done. As you see below, you'll see that this is the one contact I had in my email address. Next, we're going to connect to Facebook. We'll do LinkedIn, sign in. We're syncing the LinkedIn contacts. For some reason, it's not connecting to Facebook. Let's see if I scroll down here. We connect Twitter. I'm going to authorize the app. All right, now Facebook is syncing the contacts. Now I'm connected to all my social media. With Facebook, you're going to have to approve the message before it gets sent, and you'll have to do that manually. You're going to have to look for a shared of Facebook button later on in our process. LinkedIn will go automatically, and for Twitter, it's going to send you an email. So we're going to send this marketing boost. Accept and continue and then your boost has been sent, and you can send out all future boosts automatically if you'd like. I'm not going to check that now. I'm just going to hit close. And that's it. Good luck with your marketing this week, and we'll be back next week with another marketing boost for all agents.
Hey everyone, Sean Ruggiero here. I want to talk to you about a series of videos, 4 videos. They average maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes apiece. And they talk about the 4 basic challenges and how annuities can solve those from a very fundamental educational standpoint. So these videos were produced for Annuity Hub. That's annuityhub.com. That's an initiative that you haven't heard much of, but you're going to hear a lot from. It's what we've created as a repository for the public to come to and generate leads and find information and get their questions answered. So these 4 videos talking about lifetime income, legacy planning, safe growth, and long-term care alternatives. We're going to show these 4 videos to you. If you need more of these videos, you can go to annuityhub.com or go to the YouTube channel and you can share the videos from there. So if you have consumers that you want to send information to, these are great videos to send. And all 4 of these videos are truthful, very factual, straightforward, hopefully easy to understand. And FIAs can help your clients solve these problems. Take a look. Let us know if you have any questions. Thank you. Let's talk about annuities used for income, lifetime income. This is the most common use of annuities today. The first annuity for income is called the Single Premium Immediate Annuity, or SPIA. This annuity is designed for a regular income stream, usually monthly, to begin within 30 days, but no later than 1 year from the contract of the annuity. With the SPIA, all premium is given to the insurance company, but the payment amounts that are received by the annuitant are higher than when compared to other forms of income annuities. So if you are looking for the biggest monthly paycheck and you do not need to access the principal ever again, a SPIA might be right for you. Furthermore, a SPIA is true annuitization. This means that each payment made to the annuitant is tax optimized to include some principal return, some interest credit, and something called an exclusion ratio, which is the small portion of the annuity payment that is tax-free. This annuitization creates the most advantageous form of annuity payout when it comes to your tax footprint. Many believe that if they die too early, they won't even receive what their original principal is back. It has been widespread in the industry for some time now not to write SPIAs that way. In most forms, the SPIA will have a guarantee that they will continue to pay out your beneficiaries, even if you're dead, for a period certain time, or they will at least return the original principal that you put in if you die prematurely. The second form of an income annuity is called the Deferred Income Annuity, or DIA. A DIA is very similar to a SPIA, but rather than paying out immediately, it guarantees lifetime income payments or payments for a period certain later down the road. Many times this can be 10 plus years. A recent tax law even declared that qualified funds that are accumulated in a 401k, 403b, 457 IRA, or other similar pre-tax dollar account that are used to purchase a deferred income annuity are not subject to the required minimum distributions at age 70 and a half. These specific DIAs are also called qualified longevity annuity contracts. The third type of income annuity is income through an income rider annuity. So rather than losing liquidity access to your money in return for guaranteed payments, many annuities, usually found within the fixed index annuity or variable annuity, have a separate account, sometimes called a lifetime income account, that calculates how much money can be paid to the annuitant for the rest of their life and the spouse's life if desired, and at what age. So just like a SPIA or DIA, these annuities provide lifetime guaranteed payments. However, unlike a SPIA or DIA, the owner can access the principal if needed. This allows for more flexibility in retirement planning. Keep in mind though, if the principal is accessed, it will normally lower the guaranteed payment. Also, when compared apples to a SPIA or DIA, the lifetime income will be slightly lower when it's done through an income rider annuity. And the taxation is not as favorable because it is not considered true annuitization. That being said, these annuities are rapidly growing in popularity because of their flexibility.
Let's talk about annuities for safe growth. Starting with fixed annuities. A fixed annuity, sometimes called a multi-year guaranteed annuity or MYGA, is a very straightforward, relatively short-term investment. These usually range from 3 to 7 years, and they offer a fixed rate of return, normally credited annually. It's inside an annuity wrapper, which means that it grows tax deferred. The shorter the term, say 3 years, the smaller the rate. The longer the term, say 7 years, the higher the interest rate is credited. When compared to CDs, fixed annuities stack up favorably and offer higher yields with tax-deferred growth. These annuities are often the right fit for someone looking for extremely safe, predictable, and relatively short-term investments that will yield higher returns than bank CDs. Keep in mind, a fixed annuity is going to restrict the amount of liquidity, the amount that you can take out in any given year, usually 10%. The second type of safe growth annuity is called the fixed index annuity, or FIA. The insurance company's investments inside the FIA are similar to a fixed annuity. However, rather than guaranteeing a safe fixed yield, they guarantee 0% yield, and they invest the difference into what are called call options. These call options follow an index, like the S&P 500. If the index goes up, the options pay off, and the owner is credited with the yield, sometimes a sizable yield. If the index goes down, the options are worthless, but the owner loses nothing. These products were invented in the late 1990s and are relatively new, but they are the fastest growing annuity in the industry because of the high yield upside, low fees, and no risk of negative returns from the market crediting. Keep in mind, these also will have limitations on liquidity. Usually 10% can be taken out in a given year. Let's talk about annuities used to leave a legacy. Leaving behind money for your loved ones is a high priority for many retirees. Annuities are an excellent vehicle for that because they grow tax deferred and they pass directly to the named beneficiaries and bypass probate court. All annuities have a beneficiary designation, but some annuities are designed to maximize beneficiary or legacy payouts through the use of a guaranteed fixed accumulation rate. It grows regardless of any interest crediting or index performance. These special legacy accounts grow separate from the annuity value and cannot be cashed out by the owner, but will convert to money to the annuitant's beneficiaries when they pass away. Another popular form of an annuity designed for legacy is called a charitable gift annuity. With a charitable gift annuity, the annuitant is considered the donor, and they will give the money into the annuity and transfer ownership to the charity of their choice, which is a tax-deductible gift. But then, the donor then will receive the lifetime income payments of the annuity. However, understand that these payments are often going to be lower than annuitization of a SPIA, DIA, or even a lifetime income rider. Also, please consult your tax advisor when it comes to charitable gift annuities to see how much can be written off. Recent studies show that over 70% of Americans will need some form of long-term care coverage in their lifetime. So it's understandable why so many Americans seek this coverage. It's also important to understand that an annuity is not long-term care insurance, but they can offer long-term care alternatives that may solve the problem. Many Americans find out that long-term care insurance is too expensive or too difficult to be approved by the time they are retiring and looking for this coverage. As an alternative to long-term care insurance, some annuities are designed to produce income that will increase by a certain percentage, usually 25% up to 100%, for a period of time if the annuitant needs long-term care. Think of it as an income annuity with an additional long-term care enhancement added to it. Qualifications for the higher payments can range from a doctor's note stating that the annuitant can't perform 2 of 6 activities of daily living, or ADL, all the way to a licensed long-term care facility submitting admittance documentation. Also, some long-term care alternative annuities will allow for the spouse of the annuitant to trigger the increased payout, not just the annuitant themselves.
Hello, everyone. Sean Ruggiero with Jay Rosenkrantz. Jay, how you doing?
Doing great. How are you, Sean?
Doing great. You ready to solve another problem?
Let's do it.
Okay. So today we're going to use my favorite product in the world, Performance Elite. In this case, the Performance Elite 15, I think, is the version that we're going to be using.
Correct.
And we're going to solve a problem for something that is really relevant right now.
Right.
With the big drop in the stock market, and we've seen this huge drop, a 5-day drop, which was the biggest drop in history, followed by some big volatility, ups and downs, ups and downs. But a lot of people looking at the market, it's overpriced perhaps. We're due for a bear run to pull back from all these gains over the last decade. Whatever it might be, if you're getting near retirement or in retirement, it might be a roller coaster ride that you don't want to ride on. So we're going to use the Performance Elite, and we're going to talk about how to gain back some of those losses and then earn more than maybe you would, say, just putting it in a CD or some bond fund that's not going to be earning very much with the Athene Performance Elite. So Jay, take it from here. Let's solve this problem.
For sure. Thanks, Sean. Yeah, so one of the great features of a fixed index annuity is that you get to participate in the upside of the market, but at the same time, you're eliminating all those losses. So you're preventing the downside of the market. And so as people start to get older, they start to get more risk averse. And so they're looking for a little bit of safety. They're looking to play defense. They've accumulated money for 30, 40 years, and now they want to protect what they have. And the Performance Elite is just a great solution for that. So we have the 7-year version, the 10-year version, and the 15-year version. You can get those FIAs with no fees at all, or you can add a rider for less than 1% that allows you to get a higher bonus, more liquidity up to 20%, and a return of premium feature that allows the client to get their money back after the 4th contract year. So the Performance Elite has just been a great solution for someone just looking for safe growth. And in today's market, it really becomes more important than ever. We saw the market go down over 10% last week in a 4-day period, roared back Monday, got hammered on Tuesday, and looks like it's coming back again today. But, some people, especially as you're getting older, just cannot stomach the volatility. So, but at the same time, if you're in retirement for 30 years, you want to be able to keep pace with inflation. So the nice thing about the Performance Elite is you can have some of that upside, but you don't have to worry about the downside. So here we have John and Jen. John's 48, Jen is 44, and currently they have $600,000 in their IRA, or they did up until a week ago, and then a week goes by and they've saw their account value go down by 15%. So they are obviously very nervous. It's down to $510,000. Primary problem is they're not ready to retire just yet, but they don't want to risk any more losses in the future. So the Performance Elite, perfect for them. They've chosen the Performance Elite 15 base version. So with that, you get a 9% premium bonus that's applied to the contract immediately. You get the highest caps and participation rates that are available on our Performance Elite suite of FIAs. You get up to a 5% annual withdrawal after the first year, which is a free withdrawal in case they need to tap money in the account, and all that for no fees. So there's no cost to the client, and most importantly, no risk of having to suffer through another market drop like they've just gone through. So taking a look at the numbers, so we've got the Performance Elite. We put in $600,000 of that IRA money and immediately get a premium bonus of $54,000. That's put in immediately into their account value. So we're using an illustrated rate here of 5.77%, slightly higher than what we would have shown on the Agility or the Ascent. Reason for that is there's no income rider that you're paying for on the Performance Elite to kind of bog fees down. So 5.77% there. Nice thing is they're still a long way from retirement, so they're just going to let this grow. And if it grows at 5.77% up until they get to retirement or into retirement, by the time they get to age 72, their account value has grown to over $2.5 million. And as we know, with the recent Secure Act changes, Used to be you had to start taking required minimum distributions out of your IRA starting at 70 and a half. Now that's been pushed back to age 72. So at age 72, they start to make their required minimum distributions. First one in this example is around $98,000, and they have to make those every year, and they're going to increase every year based on the IRS tables. So fast forward to age 85, they've now been taking RMDs for 13 or 14 years. If we assume the same 5.77%, we've now taken, over that 13 or 14 year period of time, we've taken almost $2 million in RMDs out of the contract, yet our accumulated value has grown to almost $2.8 million. So they were able to grow the contract while taking out RMDs out of the contract, but all the while, anytime over that period of time, they didn't have to worry about whether the market dropped, because they knew that inside of the Performance Elite, even if the market drops 10, 15, 20% in a given year, they won't lose any of that money. So in a word, problem solved.
Excellent, Jay. You know I like the Performance Elite. It's my favorite product for so many reasons. But I think there's something important to point out here. First, this is a scenario, someone in their late 40s, that they remember 2001, they remember 2008, they've seen this now. There's far too much money to lose versus how much you want to gain. And I think that's important to understand with your clients. If someone is sitting there and they're 30 years old and they have 50K in their retirement fund, it's a good thing that the market's down because they can accumulate more through dollar cost averaging. But when someone's getting close to 50, maybe they have their eyes on retiring maybe a little bit early, 52, 55, something like that, and they have $600,000 and they lose 90 grand, right, overnight. That's a scary proposition. Were they really hoping that that 600 turns into 650? No, they're hoping that 600 doesn't go to 500.
Exactly.
It's that defensive position like you're talking about. So unlike putting them into some, the bond rates, the 10-year treasury rate is under 1 right now. You're not going to see much yield from bonds. CDs are paying next to nothing. So what's the alternative? The Performance Elite, an FIA. We were looking at a statement, a 1-year statement just from last month. It was the BNP 1 year. Guess what the return was on that for this client in a Performance Elite 15?
Say 13%?
It was 12.6%.
Yeah.
12.6%. So here's the cool thing. We're selling them safety. We're selling them a nice transfer bonus. We're selling them peace of mind. But what you're also selling is the ability that if the market does come up, because what happens after a bear market, Jay? Market bounces back eventually,
Sure.
in most cases.
Yep.
Maybe not in Japan. And when the market bounces back, you can see those double-digit gains. We're not promising them. We're illustrating a 5.77% rate of return, but the potential is huge. So that makes someone feel pretty good when they're playing defensive, but they still have a chance to score some goals, so to speak. So,
Absolutely correct. And you make a valid point. They're old enough to remember some of the market crashes and even the entire decade, 2000 to 2010, where clients really made no money in the market. So we're 10 years removed from that, but 2010 to 2019 has been a tremendous run in the market. We can't really say with certainty what's going to happen for the next 10 years, but these clients have time on their side. So getting into the 15-year Performance Elite, a great idea for them to protect what they've grown and then potentially let it grow more.
all right. Thank you very much. Problem solved. If you have any scenarios, please upload them to Ask a Specialist at fflams.com. And if you have any questions, let us help you. You can email info@fflams.com. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Hey everyone, Sean Ruggiero. Thanks for joining us on FFL AMS Live. I want to talk to you today about the market. Obviously, the market goes up, the market goes down, the market goes up more times than it does go down. But if I were to ask you in 2019 when the market went up, in 2017 when the market went up, do you recall how much you made? Probably not. You know that you did well, but not exactly how much it went up. In 2020, here amongst the COVID virus epidemic, with what it's doing to the economy and what it will continue to do, if I ask you how much money you've lost, you probably know exactly how much money you've lost. In fact, you're probably checking constantly, especially if you're in retirement or near retirement, and seeing how much it drops down. So I want to talk to you about why an FIA is valuable. And whether you're a consumer watching this, someone in the public, or whether you're an agent watching this, or an advisor watching this, and you're wondering, when and why should I sell fixed index annuities? Here's a simple answer. We have clients that I can point to. We have clients that I know, clients that I've written annuity products on, as well as many, many agents and advisors out there. And if I tell them, hey, how much did you gain in 2017? They can look at their statement, and oftentimes, especially with the new uncapped strategies, when we look at it, they can look back and say, I gained double digits. I gained double-digit gains in 2017. And many clients said, I gained double-digit gains in 2019. Now, is that everyone? No, it depends on the indexing strategy. It depends on the exact timing. Listen, anytime your returns rely on the market, there is always some sort of timing involved with it. Okay, some people get a little luckier, some people get a little less lucky, but there's always timing involved with it. But what I can say universally is that in 2020, in 2018, in 2009, in 2001, in 2000, in 2002, they lost nothing. Clients lost nothing. So as an agent, I don't know if you're aware of this, but if you're a client also, around 11 months, 12 months, you get an annual statement that says, here's your indexes, here's the expected participation rates for next year. And then at 12 months, you get an annual statement that says, here is how your fixed index annuity performed. And when you think about that, it takes a snapshot for you, which is very helpful because it allows you to participate in the upside of the market. So if the market goes up, you're going to make some of those gains. For some people, they might be half, depending on the indexing strategy. For some, it might be a little less than half. For some, it might be 100% of a certain index. It all depends on the indexing strategy. But you're going to get a snapshot there. And if you're an agent or if you're a client, look at your 2019, look at your 2017 statements. For many of you, these are very good gains because the market did well. And you sold, quote unquote. Now, there was no emotional decision on when to sell or what to sell. It takes the emotion out of it. It runs autonomously. It says it is the end of your anniversary. Your index went up. Here is your accumulation added to your fixed index annuity. And now that is your new low water mark, okay? The next year, if the index goes up, that's your new low water mark. But if the index goes down, you lose nothing. So why is that valuable? Because you could say, hey, what did I do in 2017? What did I do in 2019 when the markets went up? I made 10% or 8% or 20%. But what happened in 2020 when the markets went down? I lost nothing. See, that's the power of the FIA. So if you're a client out there, a consumer out there, and you're worried about losing money, if you're an agent and you want to know why you should believe in these and why you should sell fixed index annuities, it's because you have the ability to make all of these red lines, and this is the S&P history from 1930 to 2020, you have the ability to make all of these red lines disappear. Now it comes to the cost. That cost is that all of these are going to be limited. But if I have to play in this sector right here, and I have a guarantee that I will never have a negative return, I'm pretty happy about that because I eliminate the risk, I eliminate the emotion, and it's going to lead to a better retirement. So hope this helps everyone. If you need any more information, please email us at info@fflams.com. That's info@fflams.com. Thank you.
Good day, everybody, on this beautiful March day. My name is Scott Collins, direct to Todd Shipley, and I want to talk about my very first annuity sale. Very exciting. $210,000, transferring 2 annuities from Prudential into the Athene Performance Elite 7 Plus. And I'll tell you, just how excited I was to do it and just have such a great team around me to help me and support me. from people all over the FFL family. Looking forward to my next one, which should be paying out very, very soon, which is about $300,000. So over $500,000 annuities in 1 month. Looks like I'm ready to start off 2020 in a very exciting way. Just look for the money. Look for the money. Talk to people. Just because you're there for a final expense or mortgage protection doesn't mean that that's it. It's over with. If they can't afford, a $20,000 policy or something like that, just keep digging and diving and talking to people. And that's really where you're going to find the money with people, and, with the markets going the way that they are, which is up and down, topsy-turvy, and the coronavirus hitting us all over the United States, around the world. We don't know where things are going to go, but with these annuity platforms that Athene has and other companies, they really, really want to help people and grow their money and keep it protected. Very exciting. Every time I'm in the home, that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to just keep looking for the money. That's what we do here at Family First Life, is we help people, and we never stop helping people. We help each other, our teammates, just as much as our family and everybody in between, just being a good person and just making things happen. So I just want to say thank you very much for me being a part of an awesome IMO. Family First Life is changing my life every single day, and I'm looking for great success, and I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of people, as I grow with the Family First Life. And, that's all I got about to say for right now. Everyone take care, have a great day. Bye.